theory model practice for factor form and expanded form. And when you have a box like this, there's numbers in the box, and you're looking for common factors. So if I focus just on the top row, and I look at 45 and 30, one of the little tools we used last year was the division ladder, but 15 is a common factor to 45 and 30, because I know that 45 divided by 15 is 3, and 30 divided by 15 is 2. So what I'm learning is that if I can find a common factor to these two numbers, then I'm going to put it out here, and I want to try to find the biggest common factor. Does that make sense? That's like your first step. And then the leftovers down here should be what goes up here, because you have a 3, and we know that 15 times 3 is 45, and 15 times 2 is 30. So the numbers down here give you the other factor. So you can figure out the factors with mental math. I just use that division ladder kind of as a strategy. So does that make sense? How about Mark? So once you have the 3, you want to think down here and say, what number times 3 is going to give me 21? Oh, I thought you said 10. Yeah, 7. So, Scarlett, what number times 2 is going to give me 14? Also 7. Okay, so that means since the 7's in both, that's out here. Does that make sense? Okay. So once you have the numbers on the outside, remember you can make the factored form, which is just 15 plus 7 times, you can put a little dot if that helps you, but you don't need to have the dot, 3 plus 2. And if we were going to just check that with mental math, basically that's 15 plus 7 is 22 times 5, and that's 110. And if you add up all of these pieces in the box, you should get 110. So if we checked it, the top row adds up to 75, and the bottom row adds up to 35, and that adds up to 110. So far, so good? So expanded form is what you do to get to the 45. So we did 15 times 3, and we did 15 times 2, and we did, so on the top, the expanded form, I'd say 15 times 3 plus 15 times 2 plus 7 times 3, which is here, plus 7 times 2, which is here. So that's factored form and expanded form, and then the box all worked out. Do you want to try the other one yourself now? Okay, so let me just turn the quick question.
Yeah, parentheses around the...
These?
Yeah.
You don't need parentheses. If you, if it helps you like visualize, you could parentheses. But you don't need them. So we'll say optional there. But okay, they're okay. So let's look at, and I'll pause this and try this one. Same type of question. Take a minute. So, Frozen. Maybe. Okay. It was. What did you do first, Mark? Did you work with the top row or the bottom row? Okay, so with the 36 and the 48?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So 36 and 48, what's the greatest common factor? 12, right. So if you do 36 divided by 12, you get 3. And 48 divided by 12, you get 4. So that seems like that's reasonable. 12, 3, 4. So then we want to say what number times 3 is going to give me 27? 9. Okay, and then hopefully, what number times 4 is going to give me 36? 9. So since 9's in both, 9 comes out here. So that's good. So for the factored form, remember we looked on the outside. So we have 3 plus 4 times 12 plus 9. And then for the expanded form, it'd be all the little pieces that we do to get to the 36 and the 48. 12 times 3 plus 12 times 4. What else, Mark?
9 times 3.
Yeah, 9 times 3 plus 9 times 4. That's it. So I'll